Today, I came to Tezuka Osamu Museum. I came here once when it opened in 1994, and it has been 29 years since. Ribbon no Kishi welcomed me. The admission fee is 700 yen, but there was a discount so it was 630 yen. From when I was in elementary school to high school, I loved manga. I have read a lot of Tezuka Osamu's manga. They have an exhibit of his belongings. Wow! His glasses are bigger than I thought. Looking back on 6 years, he drew a snowball fight in 1st grade, a solar eclipse in 2nd grade, back hip circle 3rd grade, the Hirakata explosion in 4th grade, a camping trip in 5th grade, and Issei Shrine in 6th grade. I realize he was different being able to draw like this in 6th grade. Here is Tezuka's hand-drawn insect picture from when he was a boy. He loves insects so much that he added Mushy Insect to his real name Osamu. He even named his company Mushy Productions. Look at this! How awesome! He was also a doctor. He must have been smart. I used to read Ribbon no Kishi when I was a child. I was excited about Sapphire's fate and couldn't wait for next week's volume. The mascot for the Flower Expo was also Tezuka's work. I loved Hino Tori and bought all the volumes. I read it over and over, but when I became an adult, I thought I wouldn't read it again and threw it away when I moved. I learned about Buddha when I grew up and bought all the volumes on Mercury. I was happy to be able to buy them all at once as an adult. There are 2 works that he was working on before he passed away, Ludwig B., based on the life of Beethoven, and Neo Faust, based on Goethe's Faust. Even during the final stages of battling cancer at the age of 61, Tezuka pleaded, "Please let me work." I heard that there was a short anime that could be watched, so I went to see it. It had been a while since I watched a movie, and it was enjoyable to see all the characters created by Osamu Tezuka. It was moving to think that all of them were born from Tezuka's imagination. It was nice to watch anime for the first time in a while. In this corner where they talked about Osamu Tezuka, many famous manga artists shared their thoughts about the god of manga. As a big fan of girls' manga, I began listening because I wanted to see the true faces of artists like Michiko Satonaka, Moto Hagio, and Ryoko Ikeda, but the content was so interesting that I ended up listening to everyone. I was able to hear various episodes about Tezuka and was reminded of the works of each manga artist. In this corner, original drawings of Ribbon no Kishi were displayed. Among the interviews of various manga artists that I saw earlier, there was also an interview with Tezuka himself. As a successful manga artist, Tezuka became obsessed with making animated productions that could move and speak. They required a large amount of money to produce, and he compared it to a mistress while the manga that could earn money was his legal wife. He said that he really wanted to focus on his mistress, but if he did, he wouldn't be able to make a living. He wished he had the time and money to be completely absorbed in anime. In this corner, you can play Tezuka-related games. In this corner, you can read his works. In this corner, you can experience anime. This time, I went outside without doing the anime experience. Outside of Tezuka Osamu Museum is a big park with a peaceful and gentle landscape. When I saw the original drawings of Ribbon no Kishi, my heart went back to my childhood. Even though I grew up and graduated from manga, the time spent there made me feel like reading manga and getting lost in it. Thank you, Tezuka Osamu. I want to read the 2 works that became his last writings. Maybe AI will finish them for us in the future. Though I got rid of my Hinotori books, the essence of it is firmly rooted in my heart. Life continues in different forms. Those influenced by Tezuka Osamu will continue to develop and evolve the Japanese manga and anime industry.